Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back and we are going to be combining a lot of things. So, first off, it is the 500 celebration hop, 500 subscriber celebration hop for Lisa Cuneo scrapbooking. So, woo woo woo! How exciting! Congratulations, Lisa. She did issue a this or that challenge to us. So, it was either wood grain or mixed media, stencil or stamping, acrylic or enamel dots, big title or lots of journaling. Okay, so since I'm combining this, it kind of limited my choices of this or that. So, I'm also combining this with Mixed Media Mayhem. And this week's prompts for it was ink blending, circles, and distress ink. So, that kind of forced me to pick the Mixed Media since I am combining it with Mixed Media Mayhem. And, so for her this or that, I picked Mixed Media, stencils, acrylic, and big title. So, I'm combining this with Mixed Media Mayhem, and then I'm also combining this with the Ironcrafter Challenge, which has a sketch every month, and I kind of went a little off with the sketch, and but there was also a recipe challenge issued, and the choices on there was acrylic titles or pieces, border punch, and stencil. So that's why the rest of my limits on Lisa's this or that. So I had to choose stencil, I had to choose acrylic, and mixed media, and then I ended up picking big title, and I kind of have it worked out, but I don't quite have how I'm working my border punch in yet. So, there's that. So, I guess let me just show you guys what I'm working with, and we will get to it, and then we'll see how this thing turns out. So, I have my border punch. This is my one and only border punch. It's the only one I have, so I have to make it do. And then I have these acrylic letters. I picked these up at Dollar General some time ago. I think they were like $3 or maybe $2, something like that. And they're Heidi Swap. And I had never used them, but I'm going to use them today. And I used this stamp set. I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style and Baby Got Scraps. So, I used lots of scrap stuff. I used, the focus of, How to Kill a Kit with Style is alphas this month. And it's also the quarterly challenges to use the oldest, things in your stash. So, I'm going to be using a lot of alphas because I'm making a big title. But this is probably the oldest stamp set that I own. It's to the point where it was stuck to the plastic carrier sheet, and I had to pull it off, so it's not extremely sticky anymore. But I wrote it on here. This is like an autumn leaves stamp set, but from 2007. Is that not crazy? Like, this is really old. It's probably not the oldest thing in my stash, but it's pretty darn close. This is one of the first stamp sets I ever bought at Walmart. And I have these chipboard phrases that I've been trying to use. Haven't been doing very good. We're going to make Disney today, if you didn't guess that already. And then, these are my inks I'm going to be using. So, Chip Sapphire, Mustard Seed, and Lumberjack Plaid. And I also had this cut apart, and I cut part of my title out of it. It said Hello Magic, and I'm going to use the magic. And then I have these stencils that I want to use for my mixed media part. I have some acrylic shapes. I don't know if I will use these. I am going to use the acrylic letters. I have this that I created for a swap in 2022. So I'm going to use that up finally. I have this that was a leftover from a die that I tried out a long time ago. And then, let's see. I have some of the chipboard pulled out I want to use. This I cut out of that cut apart. This is from a swap on Ginger's Corner. I don't know who made it. It don't have a name on it. And then I have my pictures from Disney. And this one is us, of course, going into the park. And then the castle. And then me and my older son, Tyler. You can tell he was so thrilled to be taking pictures. He is not a picture taker. Still isn't. And then I have all these flowers, like I said, that I stamped from that stamp set. I just stamped them on the scrap papers that I had, and then I fussy cut them out. So, and then this is all my letters to spell out my title. And it just keeps going. So much stuff. And then I have this, which is, this is a piece of my paper from my kit. And I just used it on the Cricut and cut a circle out of it. Because I told y'all that I had an extra piece of the stars one. And it's really pretty. And it's, I know it's hard to tell, but it's also embossed. But it's really pretty. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep my mixed media pretty simple. And I'm going to use this. Y'all already know. So let's just get to it. I have been trying to work and put all of my layouts together and plan them out so that I can just film back to back to get ready for surgery. So I put this together almost a week ago now. And I'm like, what was my thought process? What was I thinking? So, I laid these out because I'm pretty sure I wanted to just run them down and make some streaks on the paper. So that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to start out with red because I'm going to go in rainbow order. And I'm going to go over some of this a little more just so it gets darker. I don't know how it's going to turn out, y'all, but whew, my paper moved. But that's okay. A lot of it's going to get covered up anyways. I'm going to combine them together a little bit. Apparently, I need to hold on to it better. Okay. And the blue. I think I've done this before, maybe back in the summer when I was doing my series then. And I liked it. It turned out to be one of my favorite pages. Or maybe I did it with the paintbrush and paint. I don't remember. So I am going to add a few water drops because this is Distress Oxide, so it does water react. And this is a water bottle I got from the Dollar Tree. And it works pretty much the same as the Tim Holtz one. If you barely press it, it gives you bigger drops, or you get a mist if you spray. So, there's that. Okay. I'm sorry for my squeaky chair. I'm moving around a lot. I'm just going to pull this up. It didn't do a whole lot. Okay, let's do some more. Okay, I'm going to do this so I can get some really big drops. how I'm going to do this. And as you dry, it'll go back. This is just regular white cardstock. I think this one's from Hobby Lobby maybe, or it's from Michael's from one of their bulk packs. So it's just plain old white cardstock. Alright, so then next what I wanted to do was take my stencil, and I have my palette knife in this, and kind of just go around and do some stars where they'll be around my circle. So I think I'm going to take a pencil and I'm just going to kind of mark it where my circle's going to fall, so I can kind of stay on track on making the stars, because I wanted them to be in a circle also. Okay, we'll see if that works. It might not. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm just going to go like this. And I'm just going to get some of this out. Scrape it off so that I don't get it all up underneath my stencil, hopefully. Okay, I like it, I like it. And I love to watch Vicky Booten, and she says that whenever you are adding texture paste to a stencil and whatnot, make sure that you only go one direction. Because if you only go one direction, it won't bleed up underneath your stencil. Oops, I just smeared that one all up, but that's okay. A lot of it is going to be covered up with all my stuff. See, it bled a little bit right there, but that's okay. And part of it's probably because I'm kind of smushing my stencil on it, on top of what I already stenciled. And I just went all the directions. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, let's see here. You know, I think I'm going to go over here and just do a little bit. That is a lot. And you know what? I could actually take some of it off. Do I want to attempt it? Do I want to attempt it? Okay. All it does is make a mess. Probably shouldn't. I'm already in it now, though. Let's pull some more down. Might as well do this side so it'll match. Okay. And I'm going to spray this with water because I'm going to wait a second before I go and wash it off, because I'm going to use this stencil, because this stuff, when it's on, it's on. I know I say that every time, but I truly mean it. Once it's on, you have to get it off your stencils pretty quick or it's there forever. I just wanted to do this one because it's not as many, like it's not so concentrated on the stars, I guess you could say. Like it doesn't have as much in it. So, oh no, Kimberly, I'm running out. I'm going to have to actually buy my own jar. Kimberly was so gracious and sent this to me because I had mentioned cleaning out, and I told her that I would love to try it before I buy it, since I don't do a lot of mixed media, and see if I would love it, because Vicky Booten uses it all the time. And she was like, I have some I'm cleaning out and I will send it to you. So she did, and I have loved it. So thank you, Kimberly. I will have to work on investing in my own jar of it, I guess. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit here, just because I don't know. I need to fill it in now. It is Disney, so, you know, you can always use all the magic. Okay, that looks pretty good over top of the boo-boos. It just gives it some more. Ah, I smushed it. Dang it. Y'all, like I say all the time, I am not really good at mixed media, but I keep doing it because I enjoy it and I like the look of it, so I keep playing, and that's all you can do, right? Alright, so I am going to give this a few minutes to dry. It usually takes about 10 or 15 minutes. And I'm going to go wash all my tools off and close up my paste stuff here. And I will be back and we will build this monstrosity. Alright, I'm back. It is dry for the most part. It's a little bit tacky, but it's workable. And so we're just going to start building it. So I'm going to start by putting my circle on there. I don't think I'm out of glue. Huh. I am going to be a little generous with the glue because I am gluing onto all this mixed media and it doesn't like to stick well usually. So I'm kind of going to even it up on my page. Just going to straighten my page out a little bit. And make sure y'all are still in frame. Alright, so then I think I'm going to go ahead and add my photos. And while I was waiting on that to dry, I decided I would go ahead and use my border punch on this so that I can add it in somehow. And it was just the rest of this cut apart card. So I think I'm going to add this into this. I did not intend this to be this way, but it did work out, so yay. I originally just cut the photo down and then I ended up finding this frame and I was like, ooh, that's pretty close. So I'm going to make it work. Okay, and then I did mat these with paper, the scraps from my kit that I had. I don't know what's up with this glue. I mean, I think it's getting low, but it shouldn't stop it from working. Okay, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to hold it down just for a minute since we're gluing over top of all of the layers. And then we have the castle. And I kind of want to put it on foam, but maybe I'll just glue it. This is going to be one of the very busy pages, but, you know, I've been noticing this year, I have been very busy on all my pages. I honestly don't think I've even done a single simple page yet. Everything has been very involved, so, but that's okay. So, glue this down really good. And then maybe I will pop this one up on foam. Okay, so we have that. I want to leave this space over here open for my title since I'm going to have a big title. And let's see, maybe I could tuck this in. By my photos. Just to work it in so that I'm not cheating and I get all the prompts and all that fun stuff. It was a lot. My mind was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with all of these items I have to use? So, when my brain is cluttered, you wind up getting a layout like this that is very, very busy. Okay, there's that one. I do have one more. Should I work it in at the bottom here? I don't know. I don't even have to use that one technically. I already punched it, so I was thinking might as well use it, right? Can put it up here on top. Kind of make a little frame. This one was very small scrap, so I'm surprised I was able to punch that at all. Okay. I like it. It's good enough. Okay, so let's move on. So then I have this little doodad I want to add in. And then I have my Mickey and Minnie that I wanted to add in. So I was thinking I would put it down here. And then, like I said, my title is going to go down the side. This one's going to be part of my title. I may just lay this out and then go and glue everything down and then come back and show you guys at the end with everything attached. But I will walk y'all through. I'll let y'all see me putting it together. Is that all my letters? I think so. These little candy trays, I'm telling y'all, I have been able to lay everything out and just stack them up and work, work, work. I have really been enjoying them. And to do these, to glue these down, I think that I am going to use glossy accents because with them being acrylic, I think the glossy accents would hold it down way better, especially on the mixed media, than glue would. Because it would have a better, I guess, connection for a better word, a better grip. Okay. And then, I believe, let's see if I can fit it all on here. I might have to scoot this one over. B-E-L-I-E-V-E. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up moving this one over more. B-E-L-I-E-V-E. And that one must have been my extra to my magic, because I did have magic spelled out too, and then I thought, you know what, I'll use it so it looks different. So I think that's how that part's gonna go with my title. And then I'm gonna work in these flowers somehow. Let's see. Maybe just do a few here and there. I do have some white ones too. I did a few different ones. And I feel like I didn't do as many white ones because I thought I was going to use all the colored ones. But now that I've inked, my background and added all of these colors, it's a little much for me. So I'm going to dig all these white ones out. Maybe I'll do all white. Let's get all the white ones out. I think I kind of like it better as a black and white flowers instead of the colored ones, just because it's already so much with all the background colors. Maybe something like that. And then I have my chipboard. And these are just little tickets that I thought I could add in. I don't know. Something like that. And then I may add in a few of these acrylic flowers just because I have them and I haven't really used them. And then I'll probably add some bling to the centers of the flowers. But that's my idea right now. I will come back and show you guys after I glue it all down. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like after I got it all done and glued down. I did have to give it a little bit of drying time on the letters. I had to lay something heavy on it. And then I ended up adding some bling to my flower centers. And I did trim 1/4 inch off of 2 sides so that I could mat it on black, just to help it pop. But I think it turned out really pretty. Very sparkly. Very magic. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that process. Definitely go over and congratulate Lisa and say hey. Getting to 500 subscribers is a huge accomplishment. I was there not long ago. And also check out the playlist for everyone else playing along with. My mind just went blank. Mixed Media Mayhem, Ironcrafter, How to Kill a Kit with Style, and Baby Got Scraps. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and you'll hang out with me again. Until then, bye y'all.